Hi, it's me again, Micah. This is Wellspring Week 5. We're continuing on having a teachable spirit. Before that, this week, we're looking at Proverbs chapter 3. Let's take a look there together.
My son, do not forget my teaching, but keep my commands in your heart, for they will prolong your life many years and bring you prosperity. Let love and faithfulness never leave you. Bind them around your neck, write them on the tablet of your heart. Then you will win favor and a good name in the sight of God and man. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make your paths straight. Do not be wise in your own eyes. Fear the Lord and shun evil. This will bring health to your body and nourishment to your bones.
After reading the passages, ask your players, how does this speak to having a teachable spirit? Also ask them why this is important and how this would play out in the team. On Tuesday, focus on verses 1 and 2. My son, do not forget my teaching, but keep my commands in your heart. We have the positive command to remember, or it's also a negative command, not to forget. And keeping them is the positive command. Ask them, or rather, explain to them the ways that you've been able to practice keeping God's commands in your heart. Also offer and explain the ways that this has been a blessing to you and has helped you through the course of your life so that they can understand real application later in life. On Wednesday, focus on verse 5. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. Ask them, what does trusting God have to do with listening to him? Try to uncover the idea that if you really trust someone, if you really believe them, you'll hear what they say when they're telling you something important, something that they think or they believe is important. When God speaks to us in the Proverbs, he puts a lot of weight on listening to him, a lot of importance on listening to him. We say, as Christians, that we trust in Jesus Christ for our salvation. Well, if we trust him with our immortal souls, won't we also trust him when he tells us how to live, how to love him, and how to love our neighbors? On Thursday, we focus on verse 7. Do not be wise in your own eyes. Being wise in our own eyes is a problem for all of us. We all imagine that we're the smartest, or no one knows better than us, or no one understands the circumstances of our lives the way that we do, so no one else could speak to us or inform us on how to live or how to apply the scripture. Well, this passage tells us not to believe that everything we think is more true than what everyone else thinks. It tells us not to be know-it-alls. Being a know-it-all, this habit keeps us from having a teachable spirit. A teachable spirit is necessary in every area of our lives. On Friday, move to application, sports applications with your players. Ask them how having a teachable spirit would play out on the court, how it would play out in practice, how it would play out in relationship to their coach, to the referees, to one another. And invite them to pray for one another. And do pray for them. Pray that they will have a teachable spirit. Help them to encourage one another, that God would be glorified in the ways that they are taught, in the ways that they learn, the ways that they listen, the ways that they hear. This is Wellspring Week 5. May God bless you and bless your team. May he be glorified in you and in your practices.